because how you start off something, you want to make sure that it's substantial enough for you to keep up with it. So this could be a job, this could be a relationship, this could be a friendship, this could be a internship, this could be a college, a school class. You want to make sure that whenever you get into something, you're getting into it with a plan that is substantial enough for you to continue to do that thing, right? So, like I said, all my videos I talk about are going to be things that I went through personally that I had to learn. So, what I realized was some things that I started off in my life were not substantial. And when you have a foundation, when you build something off of a foundation that's not going to work, that leads to burnout. It leads to you just getting up one day and quitting because it's not something that you could really do. And another thing is, when you are getting to something, everything that you do, you have to be strategic with it. Like you have to have a plan for it. So if you go into a job, if you go into a school, if you're going to a business meeting, anything, make sure you come in this thing with a plan for what it is that you're leaving out with. A lot of people feel like they have some type of success when they get the smallest thing, like just hired on a job. Now they feel successful, but it's like, okay, how long are you going to be at this job? How much are you saving up for this job? Are you like, how are you going to move up in your career in this job? Like, in this career field, like everything has to be strategic. Every decision that you make has to be built off of a strong foundation so that your life can be good. If you don't plan to win, you plan to fail purposefully. So if you're not making a plan for anything, you're making a plan actively to fail, because it's going to be a lot of things in life that come up, and you want to make sure that you can maintain things at a speed or at just like whatever, whatever, whatever level. So I want to tell y'all something about me, right? When I want to say when I was in 11th grade, right? I think I was like 16 or 17. I decided that I wanted to move out of my mom's house, out of my parents' house in general, and I was just like, go get me an apartment, right? So I'm looking for an apartment, and I find one, and I started. I was working at a job. I was working at um, two jobs. I was working at a trampoline place, and I was working at Sonic, right? So I'm working at this job, and this is the job that I was using like for my first house to like pay my rent, furnish, groceries, everything. Like everything was like all on me, right? So I decided, oh, I could just work at Sonic, right? Um, so I was just like, thank you. So I was like, I'm gonna just work this job, and then that's what I'm gonna start doing. I want to say like 6 months or 7 months in, I experienced burnout, and I was like, okay, how long am I going to be doing this again? And because I didn't go into this with a plan, I just felt like I was accomplished because I had my apartment at the time, right? Now I'm sitting up here freaking going crazy because I'm like, wait a minute, how do I fix this? Mm-mm. I'm like, how can I fix this? Like, what's something I can like do out of it? And I realized at that moment, it was at that moment that I realized I I wasn't gonna be able to sustain this thing because I didn't build a good foundation. Everything that you do, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship, it has to be built off of a foundation that can make you go like for forever, like for something that can make you go for like years to come. And so when you doing things in a rush, when you just doing something just to make time go by or to just rush to hurry up to get something, you bring yourself to burn out more easily, you know? And so that's really all I wanted to like say. Like foundation has to be important. I realized that with friendships, with a friendship I went through. When we first got together, when we first was friends off of like, things like going out, things like partying, just stuff like that. And once you decide, oh, I'm not going out this month, like maybe I'm saving up on money, maybe I just don't feel like it, or maybe I'm just changing my mind about being in this environment, y'all friendship gonna be done. Just like a relationship. If you get in a relationship and y'all build y'all relationship off of um lust, after y'all get done with that, the relationship going down because that's all y'all ever built it off of. So just be strategic with everything that you do because life is serious. You know, life is what you make it, and you will become successful. Abundance. They're not people roam around freely to how they what they got, and that's important to people. Cause like I said, everything I'm telling y'all about is stuff that I went through in my life, and I experienced burnouts in times where I just rushed to get into stuff, and then I was like, I can't really keep up with this. It don't matter what it is. It could. That's how it was my first apartment. It could be a car. Like a lot of people, they want to. Nah, I don't think $1,500. Probably like it could be like $1,200, and you only make that every 2 weeks, and then the other two rest of the weeks you gotta do what you do what you gotta do with it. So it's like that ain't gonna work. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with like scenarios and stuff, but to help explain my point of view. But that's really all I had to say though. Foundation is key. Foundation is everything. How you build it off, how you want to make sure. That's why, like me personally, another thing I want to tell y'all is my business is right. I have like I said, I spent a lot of time on. I've spent a lot. Anything that was gonna make me money, anything that was gonna make me money, do it. As far as like business, all the products would have had all the boxes, did all the shit. I knew that this was gonna. All the products would have had all the boxes, did all the shit. I knew that this was gonna help me profit. So I got on. I started researching what are ways that I can make money online. Right. The first thing it was saying was digital products. So I'm like, okay, what kind of digital products? And a lot of times it was done for you digital products. If y'all know what that is, y'all looked it up. That is so freaking perfect. Like when I tell you, basically what you do is you post content and you tell people to click the link in the bio. You have to look at the foundation of it. If you looking into getting into it, ask yourself, can I seriously do this for the next couple of life? College, class. Are you going to be able to continue to do this for the next 6 years? That's how long the class is. 6 years. Remember, you got to do it. You have time in period. Don't even do it, bro. Don't even do it because you're wasting time. Ain't nobody got time for it. I'm saying I don't know whether y'all realize it or not, but time ain't nothing to play with. Time is not something that you want to waste because yeah. But that's all I had to say. Look at the foundation of everything before you get into it. Don't just get into stuff thinking, oh, I'm finna go ahead and get this. No. Make sure it has systems. Systems is what's going to keep your stuff running too. Systems is another thing. What keeps it running? What keeps y'all relationship running? What keeps this business running? Do you have to always be there for it 24/7, or do you have another person that help you with it, or have you hired another person to help you, or just stuff like that, because you want to make sure that you can do that. But that's all I had to say, y'all. Foundation is key. Foundation is important, and look at the foundation of everything before you get into it. That's how a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners, people are who into private equity, right? For the ones who don't know, private equity is just where people buy businesses, they keep the business for a couple years and they sell it, or for a couple months, or for a week. They buy businesses, sell businesses, buy a business, sell a business. So that's private equity. And like business entrepreneurship, these people, in order for them to decide what business they're going to buy, and just like people, you have to make your decision long term. Like you got to actually sit down and do the math. Okay, so this year the business made this much. If we put this much into marketing, this much into better customer service, this much into what else, like hiring a different staff, we're projected to make this much, right? And if we continue to do this for the next 2 years, within the second year, we should make this much. Like when you're making decisions on people you should bring in your life, habits you should do, things that you should do, you have to look at it like that. You got to look at it like it's a business, because it is. Everything is a business. You have to just look at it long term and do the math. So that's all I had to say today. I just want y'all to be mindful of this, be mindful of stuff, and learn from other people's mistakes. A lot of people learn from other people's mistakes, and them like the smartest people. Don't rush into anything. That's what I realized a long time ago. Like I've been telling myself that forever. Like don't rush into anything. If you feel like something is for you, it's gonna be for you in 2 weeks from now. It's gonna be for you 2 years from now. There is nothing that you just have to hurry up and rush to, because you can hurt yourself more rushing to something than you could ever taking your time with something. So we got time. Some people be like, we don't have time. Hurry up and do something. I'm the type of person that's like, man, I got time. I got time. Ain't no need to just meet somebody and just get in a relationship with them. I got time to do that a long time from now. Ain't no need to just come up with something and hurry up and do it then. Like, I got time. But money do love speed, and money do love fast pace. So when it comes to stuff like that, you do want to, you know, look at stuff and do it. And that's all I had to say, guys. I'm gonna see y'all later. And yeah, make sure you build a strong, strong foundation out of everything that you do.